Hola, hola, hi friends, welcome to another flip through finally, yay! Today I had the day off, so I thought it would be a perfect day to do a flip through. Yeah, it's a little cloudy outside, it's been raining, so sorry if it looks a little dark, but hopefully you guys are still able to enjoy the flip through. So yeah, let's begin. We're gonna do a flip through of this journal right here. We already did a flip through of this one. So today we're gonna look at the Paper Blanks mermaid journal, which it's called Anticipation. If you guys are interested in buying it, you can find it on Amazon. And yeah, as you can see, it got really thick. But yeah, and it feels really heavy too. Alrighty, so let's begin. So this is journal number 69, volume 23. Here are the start and finish dates. And let me see. It's been a while since I completed this journal, so I don't remember much about it. As you can see, it's from May 2025, so it's from last year. Exactly 1 year. Time goes by way too fast, you guys. This was Teacher Appreciation Day, so I have some pictures of some of the stuff that I got. And some cards. Oh my goodness, this was a map that I kind of did because they opened what was it called again? Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh yeah, a Jollibee, which I hadn't heard of Jollibee before. It was the first time, but I heard many people were very excited about it. So when they like opened it, I waited like 2 weekends or so, because it was super full when it first opened, of course. So I waited a little bit until I went to try it, but I went thinking there was like a line, and I thought, oh, the line's not that bad. So I lined up, and it was actually super long because after you went through all of like the line, they lined you up into even more like lines, and then they would send one of each line to go into another line. I don't know, it was crazy. And I thought it was good. I was gonna take maybe like 30 minutes or so waiting. No, I was there for literally like 3 hours waiting, and I couldn't get out anymore because the way they had it like set up, I wasn't able to just like drive off. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it was crazy. And I was like so hungry by the time, and I was like so hungry. I had my journal with me, and of course I was just waiting, so that's why I even drew a little map, because I had all the time in the world to do that. And I was so hungry and thirsty. I think being thirsty was the worst. I always take my water bottle with me everywhere, but I thought I was gonna go like fast, so I didn't take like my water with me, and then I was like so thirsty. It was crazy. So here's when I got the food. Here's when I was getting closer. But yeah. Oh yeah, it took 2 hours. Because I think I started at 4, and then by the time I got my food, it was already 6:20. It was crazy. These are some drawings that my niece did, and then just writing. Writing. Like I said, I don't remember much about like what I journaled or anything because this was exactly 1 year ago. My nephew gave me this. Oh yeah, because they have a little bird, and that's why he gave it to me. I guess it. And then just writing. I feel like I'm not as creative with my journals like how I used to be. Like if I was to look at my journals back then, oh yeah, and here, my neighbor got one of my packages and then he left it in my door with this note because he already opened it. But yeah. And of course I have to add the note here. Yeah, like I feel like I'm not as creative as I used to be with my journaling. I actually I think I'm gonna go look at my old videos of my old journals because I don't have them here with me. They are back in New Mexico. I left them safe and sound at my parents' house. Yeah, I have a big container of all of my other journals from that I completed when I was in college and all that. They are all over there because of course I couldn't just bring them all over here. So yeah, and these are more drawings that my niece has done. Oh yeah, I just remember that I never came back to write in here. And I forgot to cover some of these pictures, but my friend passed away in a car accident, and I was going to write like about this, but like when it happened I was like in shock and I couldn't like think about, I don't know, it was crazy because back in New Mexico, like I was always like with her in her house and we did everything over there together. She always invited me everywhere, invited me for dinner. More drawings. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. Like one day we are here and then the next we're not, and it's like very shocking, especially of course when it's people that are like close to you or people that you spend so much time with, and like they were always there for you and suddenly like they're gone. It's like, I don't know. And these are more drawings that my niece drew here. And then I forgot to cover some of these pictures. Good thing she's like looking down so you can't really see her face. Bought some rocks. More drawings that my niece drew. This is me and then this is my husband, she said. feel like this journal was like very, very messy. Like I was all over the place with it. I wrote the next pages are for my future children to write in their thoughts about this journal, because I was like done with this journal and I just wanted to move on to the next one. So I wrote that because there was going to be some empty pages in here, so I thought, you know what, I'm not coming back to fill them up. They can just be blank, and maybe in the future when I have children and they're looking through my journals, maybe they can look through a journal, then I can have them write their thoughts about this journal or something, or draw something. But yeah. And then my husband did some little doodles in here. And that's pretty much all. This here is like my private area that I always keep in my journals. For those that are new, in all of my journals, I leave some pages in the back so that I can write about private stuff that I wouldn't want to show here in the internet. Before, years back, I used to just write like everything and anything on my journals, and then I would, when I was gonna do a flip through, I would come back, go through my journal and see what I didn't want to show, and then use like the sticky notes and cover parts throughout the journal that I didn't want people to read or stuff like that. But then that became like a lot, having to go through every single page, kind of look through the writing to make sure that I wasn't like exposing names or anything that I didn't want it to be like, that was like private, you know. But then I thought, you know what, I can leave some pages behind, and here in the back I can post either pictures or write about stuff that I don't want like people to read, you know. That way I don't have to stress about going through every single page, looking and covering stuff. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's this journal. I'm sorry I didn't really explain much about the journal. Like I said, I completed this journal a year ago, so I don't remember much about it, but I hope you guys still enjoyed looking through all of the pages. And yeah, alrighty, well, thank you guys for your support, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will be doing another flip through. I think this one's the one that is next, so I'll see you all in my next flip through. Bye bye.